Is it working? Yeah, alright. Okay. Okay, good. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's John here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're back for another video. And today we're gonna be reviewing Power Rangers Beast Morphers Episode 8. So Episode 8, which is called the Cybergate Opens, which I'll tell you right now, this episode is about this episode's about like Gold and Silver Ranger, guys. Not only gold, but Silver Rangers. But I can't wait. But you know, I already saw this episode, so I don't want you guys to No, actually, never mind. Never mind about that. But anyway, so the Cybergate opens just this episode's about Gold and Silver Rangers are appeared. They appear in this episode. Let's just read the plot still. All right. So let's hear the plot. Alright, so this plot first what happened is this takes place where Nate is in the Grid Battle Force. At Grid Battle Force, Ben is using a tracking device to try to locate Betty, only for tracking device to lead him to find Nate, location where Betty is supposedly at. While Nate struggles to retrieve his ice cream while he bought out from the vending machine, he hits the machine with his hands, causing an open where Ben discovers that Betty was inside of this machine. Just as Betty is congratulating Ben for finding her, ice cream falls off her head, okay, that's stupid though. Why would Betty do that while Nate just getting his ice cream though? I mean, I feel bad for Nate. I actually feel bad for Nate because he's trying to get his ice cream. Why Ben and Betty don't even stop bothering people? I mean, those two characters are so annoying. Just like Victor Monty, though. I mean, if I was them, then I would do the same thing, but I'm not annoying, though. But anyways, let's just, move on. Meanwhile, in Nate's lab, Nate finishes a cell phone gun-based device and it hangs on the wall with some other weapons. Just as Nate finishing gathering his belongings and tries to head out, Devin and Robbie and Zoe come in and ask where is he going. Nate explains that he is developing a weapon prototypes and plans on upgrading them with animal DNA by heading out to the woods to gather insect DNA. Just as he tries to leave, Robbie stops Nate to remind him you cannot just leave, you have to go back to the Griddle Force without an escort. Nate says that he needs the DNA and can handle himself if anything happens. Zoe offers that she, Devin, and Robbie go with him and keep the company, and they leave. So yeah, right now I actually feel bad for Nate because Nate can't handle himself. I mean, if I had a child though, I'll do the same thing though, and then so the child no, I can handle this by myself. But sometimes you need a help though. You need someone's help. You can't just be alone or just work alone. But sometimes you can actually handle yourself because you can do it, and you're actually old enough to do it. Anyways, let's continue the plot. At a warehouse, Scrolzo pushes some Tronics to get moving a while. Avatar Blaze and Avatar Roxy come in to see the Cybergate that Scrolzo and Tronics are building, showing doubt that the Cybergate will get Evox out of the Cyber Dimension. Scrolzo assures Blaze that it will, but he needs a robot body, for Evox is sure that not having the knowledge to create a robot body to contain all of the Evox's data. Scrolzo tells Blaze and Roxy that Nate has the knowledge to do so. Learning this, Roxy states that they'll capture him easily. Scrolzo tells the two avatars that they need more facts than the avatars please to do just that task. In the woods, Nate uses the analyzers to capturing praying mantis DNA. Successfully acquiring that DNA, Zoe offers a spider to Nate, who jumps and say that he loves all living creatures except spiders. Yeah, which is Nate actually afraid of spiders, I mean, people get afraid of spiders sometimes. Whenever it's huge, I'm also afraid of spiders, though. Spiders are creeping me off, it's scary. But anyways, looking for other insects, Nate stumbles up a Scarab beetle, just as the commander Shaw calls in to notify the team about the Robotron in Sector Rima 83 stealing Morphers. When the team goes off to fight the Robotron, Nate tells them that he still wants to get the DNA from the beetle, only for Robbie and Devin to tell him to go back to Grid Battle Force because it's the rule. Upset at being treated like a child, Nate gathers DNA from the Scarab beetle before he tries to leave for the base. only for him to be captured moments later by Avatar Blaze, Avatar Roxy. In the city, Voltron takes Morphex to run cars and tells his Tronics to replace his tank after his tank is full. When the team arrives, Voltron begins to try to blast them, only for Dem and Robbie, though he dodges away to summon their Beast-X Morphers. And Morphex keys transform into Rangers, receiving Phytotronics. Malcolm gets on his trucks to full-on Morph barrels escape while the Rangers are busy fighting, while the Rangers are being held by the Tronics. Ben and Betty walk on the sidewalk with their tracking device, and then Ben flips, and then suddenly, it just ends up in the air and lands on the back of the Valkyrie's with the Tron's truck, causing Ben and Betty to go after it, seeing the two after them. Valkytron launches 2 barrels off his truck, Ben and Betty causing them rolls and land in some trees. The Rangers finish off all Tronics to split up, find Valkytron in his truck after it drives off. At the warehouse, Laser Roxy scores a capture Nate inside after Nate is freed from the wire shell, so introduce himself to the scientist. Ray explains that he used Nate's neutral Alleginers to create the Cybergate, asking what they want with him. Blaze explains to Nate that he is going to create a special robot body. Nate notices that Scrozzo stole his Grid Battle Force technology and later realizes that he, Blaze and Roxy, are trying to bring Evox back to Earth, not wanting to help them. Scrozzo, Blaze, and Roxy threaten to hurt Nate, realizing that he can get out of this situation. Nate tells him that he knows what to do, and Roxy tells him to get to work. Meanwhile, the Rangers search for the city or Robotron. With no success, go back to Druga Elforce, claim to Commander Shaw, in the lab. They couldn't find Voltron Shaw. Then Shaw tells the team that Nate hasn't returned, debates that he's communicated offline. And Zoe confesses to Shaw that she, Devin, and Robbie left him along the woods, about to lead the rescue Nate. Shaw tells them that Nate is very capable of young man and to not count him out. Ben and Betty enter to tell Shaw that they lost their tracking device in the back of their truck. That the tracking device is on the back of the truck. Then realize that since the tracking device is there, that they can find the Robotron Nate as well. And Ben turns on his radar and uses on a tracking device in Sector Kill 18 Point Shaw and tells them to bring Nate back safely. At the warehouse, Nate secretly works at fixing his communicator, walks over to see that if the robot is done. Nate states that robot is finished and then some Tronics come over to grab the robot. Outside the warehouse, the team tries to sneak in to be discovered by Voltron, who tells the team that Evox come back to Earth for fuel day. Voltron tells the team that they'll bite the dust and they transform to Rangers, and the Rangers are summoned beasts like sabers and fight Voltron. And meanwhile, the Tronics is setting up and Scrozzo activates Cybergate, where Evox begins entering through its submerged himself into the new body, watching a panic. Nate summons his new weapon and blasts the Cybergate, causes Evox and his data to be removed for what loaded into the robot body, and he sent it back to Cyber Dimension. Seeing the plan ruined, and Nate uses his weapon to activate the Morphex tanks, grabbing a Prayer Mantis and Scarab Beetle DNA he acquired already out of the pocket. Wait, hold up. When I watched episode 8, Nate grabbed the Mantis and Scarab Beetle DNA, and then suddenly he put out of his pocket, and then Nate and the robot stand underneath the Morphex where he begins to transform the two. Outside the warehouse, the Yellow Ranger attempts to lead to save Nate, only to be blasted. Meanwhile, Nate finishes transforming, comes out to be... You ready, folks? Here's the moment of truth. Nate is actually Power Rangers Beast Morphers Gold Ranger, guys. Yes. Nate is the Gold Ranger. Almost said the Silver Ranger. But don't worry, the Silver Ranger's coming next. Yes, guys, Nate is the Gold Ranger. Gold Ranger. Finally confirmed, though, guys. Some of you guys already know it. I already know from those leaked photos that Nate is going to be the Gold Ranger, but I have to keep it a secret, though, because we don't want spoilers to come out, though. But yeah, I'm happy that Nate is actually the Gold Ranger. Only for them to discover that the robot body has been horned and transformed into a beast Morphers Silver Ranger. And also, the robot just like transformed to Silver Ranger, seeing that Nate and the robot had transformed into Rangers. Also escaped. Gold Ranger summons another striker looking for Silver Ranger, and Blaze and Roxy begin fighting against numerous Rangers. Seeing that they're getting beaten, Blaze and Roxy and they left. Ooh. Continuing fight against the Valkytron, Gold and Silver Rangers blast at Robotron and enter the fight confused out who the new Rangers are. Gold tells Red and Blue and Yellow that is Nate. Leaving the three in shock, wanting to continue introduction. Silver cuts off Gold and the two proceed to fight Volcatron. In the Cyber Dimension, Blaze and Roxy ask Gold to send the Gigadrone, mad that he had to clean up Blaze and Roxy's mess again after claiming that Nate was a wimp. Scrozo transported into Gigadrone Yamato to Coral Harbor's great Valkytron. Being alerted that Commander Blue tells the Gold that there's a good Valkytron downtown. Nate tells him to go, that he and Silver can finish off Valkytron. While they continue fighting Valkytron, Red and Blue now get into their Zords at Greater Force and heard from Gigadrone while the Zords fighting against Gold, and then Gold and Silver just finished off fighting against Valkytron. And then suddenly, you know, I don't need to read the rest though. The Rangers just like use their Zords to defeat the Gigadrone, and also the Gold and Silver already just defeated Valkytron using Strike Beast Blast though. They already finished off, and then at the end, like, bye. Okay. Sorry guys, as I was saying, like at the end of the plot, I mean, the Rangers all handed themselves, and then Commander was happy that all the teams has been defeated. Some monster, those which is Valkytron and Gigadrone, and also like you know, Steel just like makes. I mean, Commander says like you all did well, and then suddenly she just meets and then suddenly like Nate has to give him a name because he's like, oh, he needs a name, and then suddenly the robot's like, okay, how about Mr. Fantastic, super handsome, strongest Steel, and then Nate decided to go like, how about Steel? Steel's a good name, and then suddenly like, you know, Nate's telling them, you know, like, your Ranger always been my family, and right now I have a real brother, and then suddenly Devin just welcome to Steel and Nate to the team, and then suddenly and then at the end, like Scrolls like trying to plan that that Evox is going to go to Steel's body, and then suddenly Evox is going to be the evil Silver Ranger. I mean, the Silver Ranger will be his, and that's the end of the plot. And I'm so sorry for interruptions, though. I mean, my dog barking and my mom just leaving. She's leaving for vacation, though. She's not going away. She's going to vacation for now, and I'm sorry that it's literally dark. I shouldn't turn on, though. There you go. Now you can actually see my face, and yeah. So anyways, guys. So that was it for the video. If you guys like it, hit the like button, subscribe. So yeah, guys. So hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. So peace out.